Hey guys, today I'm going to be showing you how to do last two centers on 7x7, so let's do it. Alright, so once you approach the last two centers, the first thing that you need to do, like with most other centers, you just want to make the middle bar, or this way. So the way that you would do this is you just need to make sure that you fix everything that you break. So for example, if I want to get this piece down here, I just need to make sure that when I do this slice move, I move it out of the way so it stays preserved, and then move this back up to fix green. It's the same thing if I want to get this one down here, then what I would need to do is move it down, move it out of the way, and then come back up. So the next step is to solve basically from left to right. So you can solve this bar first or this one. So whichever one looks easier, and for me, this one looks easier, which is usually what I would do in a solve anyway. So the way I would do this is I can see these two and this one are already attached. And I also see these two, which go with these. So the way that I can solve it is move it up, and we can cancel some more moves by, instead of just like doing this. So once we move this up, we can just move it in right away and then come back down. All right, so then the next bar would have to be this one. So the way that we can do this is I see these two and these two, and I see this one. So I want to get them opposite from each other. So these, and I want this one to come over here. So the simple way that I can do that is just hide this, move this over here, and then come back. And then we can basically just do MU2M. So M, U2, M prime, and then we can just insert this bar into here. So now the next step is to solve this bar. So the way that we do this is I see this one right here. So the first thing you want to think about is like a 5x5 pattern. So for this 5x5 pattern, I do forget a lot of my 5x5 algorithms, but I believe the way that you do this, so just think about these middle 9. So I will do it like this, and come back down, and then do one more U move, and then attach this piece to here. And we don't want to insert it yet because we still need to add one more piece to it. And then this is a really annoying case. So when the piece is over here, it's kind of stupid. And as you can see, this one also works. So we don't want to use this one. We just want to attach these together, and then we can insert it like this. All right, now for the last bar, a lot of people tend to have trouble with this, and I had trouble with this in the past. So basically the way that you want to do this is just solve as many pieces as possible. And what I mean by this is you're still trying to solve the bar, but the way that I want to think about it is, so these two corners right here, the blue corners, they can be like attached to things in many different ways. But then the ones that are restricted are these middle pieces. Not so much the most middle piece, but these two outer ones, you won't always be able to solve, which is why you can only ever reduce to 2 commutators, or 1 or nothing. Usually it's never nothing. Usually you have to at least do 1 commutator. So for this, we can see that already 1 middle piece is attached to the second middle piece. When this happens, you can always reduce to 1 commutator, because the only one that you won't be able to solve is this one, but you will always be able to attach to the corners. So as an example, so the corner here is already attached, and the only one that we need to attach is this blue one right here. So we can do that very simply by just keep repeating these moves. So now this can go in like this. And then to cancel moves, or just to explain it better, I just want to show you. So these 4 now are solved, and they can be inserted into here like this. So now it's just 1 commutator and kaboom, crazy. All right, now for the next example. So for this one, these 3 are already solved, and then I have these 2 up top. This is very obvious. I will just insert this next to this, and then move out of the way, and then come back up. So the next easiest bar is definitely this one, because they're already 4 paired up. So the way that I can do this actually is just move it over here, and then attach it to this piece. So come up, and then, or actually I'm gonna do the U move this way. So when I come back down, I can just do that and insert it. The next one obviously has to be this one. Like, you can't just go into this one next. It won't work. So then the way that I'm gonna do this is I wanna get this piece, these 3 pieces out of the slot that they're stuck in. So I can do that by doing this. And then solving them should be pretty easy. So this piece is already I don't really want to have 2 pieces just attached to nothing. So I'm going to use these, or this one. So the way I'll do that is like this. And then that gives me more pieces to work with. So then I can I don't even really have to think about this. This is very good for look ahead. You just do this, and then it's solved. Kaboom. So I just insert, and then the next bar, this piece and these two, I'm gonna insert it up here and then move it out of the way. And then I actually want this one to come down because it'll be a bad case if it doesn't come down. And then now I can just insert it up like that. And then this one can go with these like that. And then insert this one into here. So now for the last bar, you'll notice that we can now only reduce to 4. And the one that's not going to be solved is the middle one. I mean, technically we could solve all of them, but that's like a lot of thinking. So what I'm going to do is these two, I'm going to attach this corner, or these two corners can basically be solved together. So like this, and then insert this one up here. And then I guess we could just solve this. It's not that much, but like, it wouldn't be that bad if you did the commutator. So then I move them opposite of each other, and then M prime, or mu2 M prime, and then that's it. All right, for this last one, I see these 3 are solved, and then this and this. So it's very similar to last time. So I'll just insert it like this, and then align it, come back up. And then the next bar that I'm gonna do, this one, I could actually do either here because both look pretty easy, but I'm just gonna move this one up, align it, come back down. And then a way that I'm gonna insert it is just very finger trick efficient. So like this. And then I'm gonna do this one next. So the way that I'm gonna do this is take these two and then just replace it with this corner because we don't really need, it's just harder to keep this corner here. So we'll just kick it out and then insert it into here. And then we have this 5x5 case. And if you don't know, you can solve this with soon. So like this. And then, I mean, in 5x5, you would do the full soon because it's just 5x5. But then you don't want to insert it, so we don't do the full soon. So then the next thing we can do is we could just do this. So what I'm visualizing here is these two, and we just need to kind of flip where they are. So like this, U2, M, and then we can just insert it into here. And now for the last bar, unfortunately, we're not going to be able to solve, we're pretty much gonna have to do 2 commutators. So the way I'll do this, pretty much the fastest way, is just inserting these 3 like that, and then just doing the 2 commutators. So like this. So that's it. If this video helped you, please like and sub, and also bye.